Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. It's another edition of Ask the County. Joining us this morning, Saginaw County Treasurer Tim Novak. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Sorry you had to come inside on this gorgeous day.
Oh, it's fantastic out there, isn't it?
It's beautiful, finally. Thank you to Matthew for that forecast, right?
I know.
We are talking about something that happens this time of the year, mosquitoes. They come out to play, right?
We go straight from cold to mosquitoes here, right? This is what we do.
What is going on, right? So how can we protect ourselves from those pesky pests?
So a couple of things we can do to protect ourselves if you think about it. So recycle old tires, right? So if you got old tires laying around your house, you want to get rid of those. Check your yard for standing water, things like that. Wear bug spray, long sleeves, things like that. So those are things we can do to protect ourselves, to kind of be careful and protect our neighborhood.
And I know Saginaw County, you have a special approach to controlling mosquitoes.
Yeah, so they kind of use a fully integrated mosquito abatement program, right? Starts with public education, so you'll see them, they go to schools, they go to public events where they kind of talk about the process and what they do. Source reduction, so you think of the standing water, the treatments of maybe drains, the tire drives you hear about.
Right.
Disease surveillance, they test for those that have diseases, dead birds and things like that.
Wow.
Right up to larva control. You see the airplanes flying overhead.
Right.
They're buzzing around. They're on the standing water. All the woodlands that are around the county, they're treating those areas. And then, of course, the ever popular trucks we see, trying to get rid of the adult mosquitoes that eventually are born no matter what.
So I know a lot of people are fascinated by the aerial treatment. Tell us a little bit more about that aerial treatment. When does it happen? When does that
Yeah, so they kind of have this little window in the spring, and I think we just got through it. And you may have heard them, they buzz around, they kind of dive bomb and they fly around, they're yellow. So they cover like 50,000 acres of woodland in Saginaw County. Those areas that are hard to get to without being the aerial stuff. It's all things that treat in the environment before the mosquitoes are born. So,
So there are some things that we can do as residents. How can we help out?
So I think it's good to like keep an eye on your house and your neighbor's house. Like this is look for the standing water. So if you got old flower pots, buckets out back, bird baths, make sure you're changing the water constantly. If you have old tires or anything that can capture water, if you kind of think about that, get rid of those types of things, and then let your neighbors know about those. If you see the kind of thing out back, or if you have an elderly person next door, maybe go over and help them out. That's kind of how we're all going to be able to keep the mosquitoes out. And if you have an infestation or a lot of them, call mosquito control. They use calls and kind of their own data testing to kind of monitor where they're going to go with their treatments next.
Oh, that's really good to know. So what other services does the Saginaw County Mosquito Control, what do they provide?
So remember, this is a millage-funded operation here. So we thank you to the Saginaw County taxpayers that have repeatedly supported the program. And so a couple of things you can do is they have priority requests. So if you're having a party this summer or spring, call mosquito control early, get on their calendar. They actually come out to your house. Each address gets 2 visits a year. So they can kind of come out and treat your area before your party. If you've got a long driveway, I think you have to be like 300 feet from the road. You can get on so that when they're on their route, they'll drive up to your house and treat that. And if it's something that maybe you've got allergies, you don't want the trucks to go by, you can call and report. And sometimes you'll see a yellow reflective sign out in front of somebody's house. They're letting the mosquito control folks know to turn their sprayers off when they come by your house. So just some things that they offer to try to keep everybody happy.
That was some great information, valuable information. Guess what now, Tim? You can go back outside and enjoy.
You can head back outside and enjoy it. I'm taking my time going back to work.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions that you would like to ask the county, just send them to WNEM@WNEM.com. And do not go anywhere. Matthew has our beautiful sunny forecast after the break.